According to documents which I published, the Pentagon funded a project on local soldiers involving blood draws, and these bloods taken from the soldiers will be tested for the presence of antibodies against bioagents. Bioagents are dangerous bacteria, toxins, and viruses that could easily be weaponized and used as bioweapons. But in the documents, it is not indicated what exactly medical procedures are going to be conducted on these soldiers that could lead to deaths, because it is written, all volunteer deaths will be promptly reported.
Well, you mentioned the documents, Diana. So are those documents from the laboratories or from the Ukrainian government?
All documents that I have collected and published so far originate from the US government and from this Defense Threat Reduction Agency program in Ukraine and in Georgia. They are authentic documents. They originate from the US government database, and they are not conspiracy theory, they are not propaganda. These are official documents or internal documents originating from the program. There has been no explanation so far as to why the Pentagon signed such an agreement with the Ukrainian Ministry of Health. According to a 2005 agreement between the Pentagon and the Ukrainian Ministry of Health, certain information under this program is sensitive information. The Ukrainian Ministry of Health is not allowed to publicly disclose this sensitive information. The Ukrainian side is obliged to transfer dangerous pathogens to the Pentagon under this agreement. And here comes the question, why did the Pentagon need such pathogens, dangerous pathogens, to be transferred to the United States? Also, something very important, information also again based on documents. The activities of the Pentagon in Ukraine and Georgia under this biological threat reduction program fall under special provisions in agreement signed by both countries with the United States. According to these special provisions, all US government personnel, including US military scientists, are indemnified for deaths or injuries caused to the local population. They cannot be held to account if they cause deaths or injuries to the local population.
But also there are people who think the latest topic of this alleged bioweapons program in Ukraine. They say this is a propaganda war. This is a disinformation war between Russia and the United States. What do you make of that?
There is, I don't see where the propaganda here is. We are talking about documents, also confirmation that was made by US government officials. Where is the propaganda? The information comes from the United States. It doesn't come from propaganda sources. It is verifiable, and it is easy to verify. I started investigating this Pentagon funded by laboratories 4 years ago, long before the war in Ukraine. And this claim that this is propaganda, it is simply not true. It is an attempt to redirect public attention from these biolaboratories by simply claiming it's Russian propaganda. I don't see any sense in such a claim, because the US government simply doesn't want to answer very important questions. As to you rightly noticed, this program is run by the Pentagon, not the US Department of Health. Why do we have such a military program taking place in civil biolaboratories? These are not military biolaboratories. What for? We need international public control group that will monitor the activities of these biolaboratories. We need full transparency and public control. Unless this happens, these biolaboratories must stop their risky biological research